'cause I'm falling. I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling. Oh, life's calling.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Zackary Schejbal here, bringing you another Minecraft Let's Build an Airbase episode. In this episode, we'll be going ahead and taking a look at the fire station that you guys just saw being constructed in the time-lapse we just had. That was the longest time-lapse yet for this series, so let me know what you guys think about long time-lapses. That was about 5 hours of footage that I had to condense down into 12 minutes. So it was a lot of stuff going on and a lot of building, and it was a couple different times I actually sat down and worked on the station. So make sure to let me know what you guys think about long time lapses. I really don't like my time lapses going over 10 minutes long, but if you do like them, then obviously I'll do more of them for sure. So this build that we have in front of us is the start here for the fire station. It's not done. We'll probably have another part or another episode dedicated to finishing off the details and just like the kind of scenery around the station, as it's pretty bland in some areas and kind of just sitting here with no real kind of like, I guess, scenery around it that goes with the station. So that's something that we're going to be working on definitely in the next episode. But this episode we got a lot done in regards to the actual structure of the base itself. So I'm really liking the way it came out. This is heavily inspired by Fort Zancudo's fire station, which I really do love. I think it's a awesome looking fire station for a airfield. And I decided to take a lot of inspiration on that, especially regarding the two towers and some of the little structures here and there on it. But I did do, obviously, some of my own stuff and kind of tweak some things here and there and, made it a little bit different. So the station itself is designed to be one of 3 stations. I think I'm going to have a station for every kind of major area of the base. So we have the jets, which is this area that we are working on currently. We'll have the helicopters, which will be laid ways down the runway. And then we have the cargo planes, which will be across the runway on the complete other side. So this right here is basically designed to pretty much basically support any of the jet area that may need fire support or anything like that, emergency responses. However, this could also, obviously service any other areas of the base. So I don't know, it just depends on really how I feel, if I really want to go with having 3 stations. They'll all be different, of course, but I do think that this one's awesome and probably going to be like the main kind of headquarters, I guess, for this base for sure. Anyways, going ahead and taking a look at it. We're not going to go in super detail just because that will kind of be left for the next episode when we actually have a lot of details to cover and all that stuff. But I just want to give you a general idea of what's going on with the station and everything like that. So, going ahead and getting started, we have 2 towers, and this is again inspired by Fort Zancudo's base. I don't necessarily know the purpose of having 2 towers. I imagine maybe one would be a watchtower, or coordination tower, and one would be maybe a backup air traffic control tower, just in case the air traffic control tower was on fire or incapable of directing traffic due to a disaster or something like that. They would even have a backup ATC to support any aircraft trying to take off or any aircraft trying to land. And that was what I was thinking here for this tower right here. It's a little bit shorter, but it's got a kind of satellite dish on top and also some basically antennas and stuff like that. And then we also have this tower over here, which is again more probably like a watch tower, maybe a coordination tower for coordinating maybe fire support and all that stuff, or emergency responses onto the tarmac. Again, not 100% sure what exactly they served their purpose was for, but they looked really cool, so I decided to go ahead and add them, of course. Anyways, we have 4 garages here, and also one thing I want to mention is that you guys voted, and the winning name was Joint Base Crimson Peaks. So we have Joint Base Crimson Peaks Fire Department, and the name could obviously change later on down the road, but I do like the name at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and go with that, but we can always change that, of course, later on. Anyways, we got 5 garages here, so we have probably 4 fire trucks that'll be stationed here, and maybe 2 EMS units is what I'm thinking. And in the next episode, I hope to hopefully build those fire trucks as well, because I think they'll be really cool. Then we have a parking lot over here, so it's kind of connected right here to the area we built in the last episode, which is this security checkpoint here, so it's basically right next to it. Pretty prominent landmark for sure. We have an entrance in over here on this side to get into this tower right here. Just some, detail around here. Again, kind of mention how it's bland and not fully complete around here. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. still needs to be fixed and added some details and stuff. Also, the garages do have an exit out of the back, so the trucks could come out the back if they needed to for some reason, if this front was blocked, or if they just wanted to pull the truck back here, because I plan on maybe having a few maybe refueling stations back here just for the trucks, just so that the fire department can easily get to that, and maybe some stations where they can pump water into the trucks to refill them, or their foam, or whatever kind of materials they use. Then we also have the top up here, which has some skylights and some AC units up on top, and some very plain parts to it, which I definitely plan on adding a little bit more here and there to it. Over here in the back section, just some more parts of the buildings. This area has a little bit more detail going on to it, so some AC units, some ducting on top here. Nothing real fancy, nothing real crazy. We got some parking spots over here, which will most likely be probably for the actual, firefighters themselves, so that they would be able to park and be able to easily get in. And I imagine this door right here will probably lead right into the garage if I ever decide to do interior for it. And yeah, so that's pretty much the base, or the fire station in a nutshell. We also have this tower here, but go look at it. Some ducting right up the side of it, which looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the fire station and what's kind of been accomplished in the time lapse. Again, it's not completely done. I do want to add more detail to it, so it'll probably be a two-parter for actually building the structure. But hopefully you guys don't mind, and hopefully maybe gave you some ideas on how to build your own fire stations for airports or whatever. I think it's a really nice color palette I chose, and definitely kind of fits the theme, but also kind of stands out as its own kind of unique building and everything like that. So anyways, that's going to do for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, obviously feel free to leave a like and subscribe to see more episodes of this Let's Build series. If you guys have any suggestions or any critiques for the build, obviously be sure to let me know. I'd love to hear any suggestions and feedback. It obviously just helps the base get better, and helps incorporate some of your ideas as well, which you guys may have some ideas that I never thought of. So feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys all so much for watching. This has been Jerick 2F4, and I'll see you guys next time.